All right, Sister.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm here
Are we
struggling with.
not dancing? Hey, what's that dance that are bringing for us to dance? This is where to dance it. Come and teach me the steps because I'm dancing.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
Our
goodness.
people are
This
gonna be
is,
free.
yes, they will. They will. My dear devil has no choice in this matter. It
Mm-mm.
has no choice. And this is what we're asking, asking our men of God to do.
Yeah.
So while we are struggling, the fake book blocked my account. What were him minute? I'm likely sure name it. That's it too. So I want to show you guys what's going on so that we can understand that this work is offline. This is just to reach people not far, but in our homeland is going to be, groundwork. So
Yes.
that we don't rely on people that want us to be shaking our booties and our private parts online and then they will promote it.
Mm-mm.
And when we talk about freedom for our people, they will block it.
Mm.
Yeah, they literally, I can't see what is happening on Facebook part. So I don't know if I'm still on. So yeah, kind of. And one more, tell me what we have said in this show that will require any blockage. Nothing.
Nothing.
That
Nothing.
all we are asking is for our people to get freedom so that they are not at your border. And on our border, all these foreigners are immigrants, they are here at the border. People want to stay in their homes, in their land,
Yes.
and take care of it and grow things in it without terrorism, without people trying to kill them in their own land, so that they can take care of their children, eat apple or wopa or whatever, and keep it moving.
Yeah.
We cannot thank this father enough. We cannot. This is what I've been crying. That's how I'm like, stop doing certain things with some of the fathers that I know, because you have this information.
Stop giving them money.
Yeah, you start giving them money, their churches will shut down. Because when if you cannot preach freedom in your church, you guys are wasting your time.
Yep.
Also, you can have harvest, you can have retreat, you can have conferences, you can have whatever in there. If you are not preaching for our people to live life with dignity, then you're wasting our time.
Close shop. Close shop. Because there's nothing else to preach. The rest is lie.
Bunch of lies, my dear,
Yeah.
bunch. And that's what Christ, that's not what he intended for us.
No.
So we thank him so much.
Yeah.
We are looking forward to the another priest coming
Yes.
over next week.
Yeah.
And if you're a priest and you want to change the tone that you be using on your church members and confusing them and telling them to come to prayer meeting on Wednesday and prayer meeting on Friday and prayer meeting on this one, and you want to tell them, nah, there's a way out. There's a way out of this dungeon that we find ourselves in, and the work has been done. That's the good news.
Yeah.
The work has been completed. All you have to do is to understand it and key in.
Yes.
Understand it and key in.
Yes.
So we've shared the information, the 10 points agenda that our Father Abo gave last week. Is if you want to see that information, is on our show last week.
Yes.
We actually broke it down.
That's
And
true.
he's calling on obedience, to be obedient to yourself, to your God, and stop worshiping another man, because you guys are always looking for somebody to worship, somebody to go and take pictures with, somebody to go and bow to. God wants you to only bow to him.
Exactly.
Bow only to your God, not anybody else. Not anybody else. Not even me talking. Don't bow to me. Bow only to your God, not to any man. So that we are not looking for any God to worship. We are not looking for any idol to worship, because Chianye didn't. Chianye Mwanya, the God of my ancestors, is still in business, serious business.
Yes.
And we feel him every day. He wakes up, his righteousness, his faithfulness endures forever in our lives. So we are not missing words. We are not confused.
Nope.
I'm too excited. I'm too
Please
excited.
continue to help us to share this video and subscribe those on YouTube, because the more, like we keep explaining, the more you share this video, the more the people we get this information. And the algorithm, you break the algorithm they're using to block it. So you see, the work is going on. So people will get the information and then we'll all be free. And when you do this, the people that are dying will stop dying, because there's a reason why there's blood flowing everywhere in Nigeria, in Africa. There's a reason. Share this and stop the bloodletting that is going on. Thank you.
All right, sure. We need to close quickly. So our 5-point agenda, we cannot end this show without reminding you guys what we're trying to do. When we talk about transition, or what transition, that somebody put their hand in the pocket or copy from somebody else or plagiarize from somebody. They don't know how it's going to work, but they will put it on the agenda. That's not what we're talking about. This is a well thought out plan that somebody has put his life's work into this for us to understand what we need to get this freedom and get it abundantly. So for our 5 point agenda, I love what we do. We are going to stay on this course. You know how you take a little child gift, and that child will be holding you on your pants. The whole year will be begging the child. She will be crying until you, the one that committed crime, comes to apologize and come down from your high horses, and then the child will let go. Oh, I have to this thing. This work must be done. There will be no Appian way. There will be no forgery. There will be no lies. There will be no deceit. You're not going to say, let me go and drive a car with that engine and take it somewhere when you know the car is not going to move. The right things must be done for this child, which want to midwife, for this child to be delivered appropriately. No other way. Deceiving yourself. If you want, go to 1 million conferences and run around and spend your money and cash out your life in savings and use it for whatever. Okay, for this process, Igaricha is like standing in the line at the wrong airport line. You know that all those lines they form. You go and stand in the one that was supposed to be for people that have done the work. When you finish, when you get to the end, they will say, okay,
I know those people don't play. They will say, hey, yeah, I've been standing. He says, sorry, ma'am. That's the right line.
They wouldn't even try to put you where you're supposed to be. You will go back and stand again for another 2 hours, and then you miss your flight.
You make it too much in bad prison.
Yes, has he disrupt all of the peace? The FAA will come and collect your behind.
I'm telling you, they will take you out of the airport.
So this is what this whole thing is. The right thing must be done. So come on, line. 2 hours. Don't try to go to the other side.
No Appian way, no shortcuts. The process was started about 24 years ago, and we are following it. Those that want to caveat and go and do a butchery small so that we make small money and become the new king in town, the pimp and all that. If they chop you, now you sabi. If you want, sell your house like my sister said and go and give them. You're your own.
They are even writing a communique right now saying that 1999 is the problem. As if they have not heard. But it's okay. Join the pipeline. Don't mention Nina's. Keep writing your stuff, because we have all our stuff out there for people to see. We're not hiding it. Yeah, one round or solid work. So we're not, one is not in Sister Quiz pocket.
Nope.
And the other one in Monarchy's pocket. Everything is online for you to steal, for you to copy.
This is what I'm saying.
As long as I didn't got the same direction.
I'm telling you, I would delegitimize Nigeria in the land. How? By killing Omunai and burning them down? That's not the way. Follow the right blueprint. Follow the right blueprint to self-determination. Nina's is the right blueprint for self-determination. I know it didn't start now. Even when Israelites were coming out of Egypt, God gave Moses his rod. That was the rod of Aaron was the right rod. But the other tribes went and brought all their own rods and say, yes, we too have rod. Hey, are you the only one that has rod that God speaks to? We have rod too. We will lead our people. God said, Moses and Aaron, don't worry. Tell them to bring that their rod. Let me choose the one I have chosen. It was only the rod of Aaron that bore fruit, brought leaves, twigs, and everything. Everything was complete. So the rest became Unko Ejiangoka, firewood that use it to roast corn. That's what happens when people enter Appian way, enter the wrong way. They're not begging you. Or
we are watching Bible repeat itself.
I'm telling you, it's amazing.
You will say that when you were reading the Bible, you thought you didn't know it was your brothers and sisters, so that they were referring to people that think they can be making noise and decide to stay in Egypt and be eating cucumber instead of going to their promised land. Mr. Wading, anyway, join us next week. We are bringing the next Father Soul part 2. Our topic is so on point that we are looking for divine blueprints for self-determination, unlocking the divine blueprint for self-determination. Anya alago, we are home.
Yes.
Because if our priests start talking, it's over. 419 business is over. People that are making money on the blood of our people, when we are talking about freedom, when we come on air, you will come on air too with your BS. As long as
Copycat.
we're leading our people to the right direction, we need freedom. We need freedom, quick, not with your ignorant stipulations. No, with the way that the international standard that has set it up already. So you're not going to reinvent the wheel. We need to
No.
move forward. So we'll see you guys next week. We've gone past our time, 7 minutes.
Yes. Yes.
And please help us to share this information. They have blocked me has for 1 hour. I guess they will unblock me and I'll start
Yeah.
sharing too. So please help us to send this information to your church leaders, the ones that will be going to church tomorrow and telling our people to come to prayer meetings and start fasting. That's not how it works, because God will never do for you what you're supposed to do for yourself. We need good governance through the right process. And no amount of wuru 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 will fix it until we put those good things in place for us to get to the right, to have the right outcome.
Yeah,
So
and there's a town hall meeting tomorrow, please. Nina's has a town. Nina's has been having this series of town hall to talk to the people more, and they will ask questions for those that really genuinely want to understand what they need to do. So that town hall is 7 p.m. tomorrow. I'll send the promo out, and more will go out. So if you're on any of our platforms, you will get that link, and then it's through Zoom. So please, tomorrow, Sunday, 7 p.m. Homeland time. You will send them out also and remind you. Come with your questions, and then it will addressed. So, and we're gonna continue to have this series of town hall meetings for the people, different groups. We've had with Christians, we've had with other leaders of thought, and you saw the resolution which we handled last week and broke everything down. So we'll continue. Mobilization goes on, it continues. Thank you.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.